get tired of putting me down, and I never know when I come around what I'm gonna find. Don't let them make up your mind. Don't you know, girl, you'll be your woman soon. Please come take my hand. Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon by Overkill. Very, very famously used in Pulp Fiction in the scene where John Travolta's character meets Uma Thurman's character. And it's got a great little, great mood to this song. And I'm actually going to combine it with a future upload of another Quentin Tarantino inspired song. So look out for that. Anyway, to learn this one, it's a few open chords. You're going to need to get your capo, stick it on the 3rd fret, and we've got ourselves a great little strum, sort of like almost like Mexican Spanish feel song, which we can get our teeth into. So let's learn how to play it. For those of you who are regulars to my videos, you're probably wondering, Drew, what on earth is this clamp thing that you've got stuck to the 12th fret of your guitar? This is called a fret cam. And I was given a copy of this to sort of see how it goes. First of all, this is the camera angle that you get with the fret cam. It's really cool, really, because I mean, it's like how you'd look down at your hand when you're playing guitar. So the fret cam is really useful for taking notes of what you're doing. So as I'm playing through chords, you know, you've got a really nice angle, which is very similar to the angle you get when you're actually looking at the guitar. So I'm going to be using the fret cam today. I'd really like to get your opinion on this. I mean, it's quite a simple system. It's basically this clamp here that goes on the 12th fret. The clamp is well protected. It's got some rubber on the side of it so that it's not going to damage your guitar as it's gripping. And then quite simply, it's just a holster for my iPhone, as you can see here. And then you know, you place your phone in, hit record and take notes as you go. It's quite a cool little bit of kit, but I'd love to hear what you think. Leave a comment in the video description. Anyway, let's get on with the lesson, and we'll be using the fret cam's camera angle as we go, as well as your usual camera angles that you know and love. Anyway, the beginning of this song uses an E minor. Now I'm just going to very quickly take you through the chords. If you know the chords to this song already, then I've included a link where you can skip along. The chords that you're going to need are E minor, A, D, C, and later on you're going to also need a B7. If you know those chords already, then click on the link to get started with learning the full lesson and the rhythm and the order and the picking. If you don't, let's go through the chords quickly. So your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string and your ring finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. This is all in relation to the capo. Okay, so the capo is on the 3rd fret. Technically I'm on the 5th fret, but we're treating this like the neck of the nut of the guitar. Okay, so that's your first chord, and you're going to strum all 6 strings for that one. And A, quite an easy change from here. Move your middle finger down 1 string and your ring finger down to the G string, and your pinky finger tucks underneath on the 2nd fret, also on the B string, and you strum bottom 5 strings. The D, take your index finger, put it on the G string on the 2nd fret, your middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret, also on the E string, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, and strum bottom 4. C chord, index finger on the 1st fret on the B string. By the way, I label the strings Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. E, A, G, B, G, E, A, D, G, B, E. 1st fret on the B string for C, followed by middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A, and you strum the bottom 5. And finally this B7 chord that you're going to need. So it doesn't have many chords, this song, which is really cool. Index finger on the 1st fret on the D string. I'll get my strings right in a minute. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. Ring finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. And finally pinky finger tucked underneath on the 2nd fret on the finished string, the E. And and strum the bottom 5 for that chord. So now we can get into the song. So an E minor with this little bit of lead guitar that we're doing as we go. So take an E minor, strum it slowly with your right hand, and then pick the second string down, which we're holding down with the middle finger, so that's 2nd fret. Then skip past the D string, go to the G string, and play the G string there. So we go strum E minor. Okay? Then take the ring finger, leave it on the string it has been on for the E minor, and slide it up to the 4th fret on that string. Okay, and that's the first bit of lead. Then make an A chord and strum that slowly. So let's put it all together. E minor. Okay, good so far. So once you've got that, you'll be a single strum of D, and then E minor. Okay, so now I'm going to put it together with a bit of structure, just a little bit of vocal so you can hear where we are. So when we start this song, it's straight in with the singing. Girl, you'll be a D soon. So this rhythm pattern, I like to use a plectrum with this. I think it sounds a lot better. Clip the thickest string for E minor, and then do a slow, like a slow raked strum. So we go pick thicker string, slow strum, and then an up. Okay, let's do that again. So the rhythm pattern is thickest string, down, up, miss, up, down, up. Bass note, down, up, miss, up, down, up. Okay, if we did that with an A chord, so here's your A chord. The bass note for an A chord is, the bass note is always the first string you strum in the chord. So for the A, it's the A string, the 2nd string down. Okay, so now you've got the rhythm. Let's get started on the order of the chords, and let's go take it again from the top. So we've got E minor, you'll be a D, E minor. So you do the rhythm pattern twice with the E minor, then the singing starts. E minor, so that is once, your kind. Just going to see how many times that is with the vocal. So it's E minor to D. So it's E minor, all the way I'll die for you, girl, and all they can say is. So it's just 2 E minors with the pattern. D is not your kind. D again. Now how you do the pattern with D is it's the D string that you clip, and then slow rake, bass note down, up, miss, up, down, up. Another D. We repeat that order of chords. E minor, D, D. Don't let them see your mind, see your mind. Another C, don't you know? Then we're into the chorus, which I'll take you through in just a second. So there you go, that's your order of chords. So 2 E minors, 2 Ds, 2 E minors, 2 Ds, 2 Cs. Don't you know? And then we're into the chorus, which is the same, at least the first time anyway, and this is optional, you don't have to do this, as the intro, as the first part. So, girl, you'll be... Now, but this time, when we get to the A, we're going to keep a rhythm pattern going. So we're going to go... I'll take you through that order of chords. So we go E minor, A with rhythm pattern, D with rhythm pattern, E minor. Then repeat. Whoops, I'm keep playing that bit wrong. E minor. Strum. E minor. Okay, so I didn't do a very good job of doing that lead guitar part there, but I taught it well at the beginning and you're just doing the same thing. So go. Got that rhythm pattern and you're knowing that you're basically doing the E minor with the picked part, the picked part being, then you're just doing A for one pattern, D for one pattern, E minor for one pattern, then repeating that. And you do that 4 times. And the ending lyric is E minor, A, you'll need a man. So the ending is 2 Ds on You'll Need a Man. Then we're back into verse 2. So on and so forth. Okay, now the only other bit you're going to need to know about this is after you do the chorus again, the soon, soon, you'll need a man. So that's the second time of the chorus. We then go C, C, B7, C, twice, B7, change rhythm, go. And then we're into that picking part again. So the rhythm that I did there on the B7 is just 8th beat down strum. So I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And then we're into our final chorus, which is the so on and so forth. And the ending is a soon you'll need a man. Thanks so much for watching this lesson. If you have enjoyed it, then please subscribe. I upload 2 new song lessons every week to my channel. It's usually mostly acoustic. And it's usually, well, there's quite a mixed bag. It's fingerstyle, strumming, but it's generally acoustic. Always taught with patience and understanding. So, you know, I don't rush things. I always show you the chord, show you the rhythm. Excuse me. Also, you can subscribe for free to the student area of my website. That gives you exclusive tab and videos that you don't get on YouTube. So it's well worth it. It just takes a name and an email address. You can do that by clicking the link in YouTube cards that's up there right now. There's also a link in the video description. This lesson was brought to you by giddytees.co.uk. This t-shirt came from them. I really like their t-shirts, so check them out. There's a link in the video description as well. Keep on playing. Have a great day.